So you want to be an Uber driver? Here's part 3. Talk about tax. Never to be neglected. When you make your money on Uber, once you get up there and you start making your money, don't go and spend all your money. You know, it might be just worthwhile every time you get paid is to take 20% out and put it into another savings account. Oh, sorry, put it into another savings account. It might make like a whole lot of sense. I wish I did it at the start. So I had an accountant, or I still have an accountant, and he sorts out all my finances. So I record my mileage from the time I leave my house to the time I get home. So I mean, if I go out and I do 80 miles is going in for that day. I also collect my receipts, not only for car washes but also for servicing, tyres, brakes, oil changes, windscreen wipers, you name it, you know, anything to do with the car, you know. Collect the receipt, and obviously that will be offset against your tax. So get yourself some petty cash vouchers, get yourself a petty cash book, and just be organised. If you don't know how to do it, ask somebody who knows, man. I mean, there's loads of people who own businesses. Everyone's got their own little way of doing things, so you find a way that suits you. You know what I mean? If you work in a full-time job, you know what I mean, ask the administrator there how they sort out their finances on a week-to-week or month-to-month basis, and just replicate that for yourself. So that's what I've been doing. Now, I was working for about 3 months before my first tax bill come through. No, not even 3 months. I think it was about a year, just over a year before my first tax bill come through. Anyway, the first tax bill was about £1,500. I was like, oh my God, I've been working for a whole year for £1,500. Little did I know that tax bill was only for, I don't know, about 3.5 months it was. So I started in November 2014. So, yeah, November to end of March. So that's January, February, March. Okay, 4 months. Yeah, four solid months I got. So yeah, I paid £1.5 grand tax. You know, it was nothing because I earned a bucket in that time, because I started and it was just rolled up to Christmas, man, and the surges were ridiculous them times when I first started. So yeah, it was all good. But however, take this as a lesson, take this as a warning. Anybody, not just Uber drivers who are starting up and thinking that this tax thing ain't really hurting my income. Second year come round now, and you're paying, must be like 1.5 years, 2 years worth of tax, you know. So bearing in mind my first tax bill was like just under £1.5 grand, yeah. My next one coming in, yeah, they want like 12 grand in 2 instalments. I think they want like 9 grand and then 3.5 grand or something like that. It was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so second year come around now, I've been spending, you know, new trainers, upgrade my whole wardrobe, you know, all my clothes were new, all new footwear. I mean, my car, I put some 18-inch alloys on the car when I first got it. Yeah, just holiday, you know what I mean, eating some organic food, you know, restaurant. Them time I used to drink, I used to have a bottle of brandy just, you know what I mean, on layaway. You know what I mean, anytime I needed it, it was just there. Yeah, life was nice. And then the bill come through now. I mean, first instalment due in like 3 months, yeah. I'm looking now, it's like 9.5 grand they want, yeah. And I got like about 7 grand in my account, so I got to make another 2.5 grand. I was like, man, and that's my savings as well. I was like, what am I doing with my life? Oh my God, I spent all my profit. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you got a plan, yeah, to save for something, save for it, and put at least 20% of your money away every time you get paid, be it daily, weekly, however you get paid. Put 20% away. It will pay dividends when the accountant sends you that letter with your tax bill. Yeah, don't be late with your tax, because I mean, that's going to make things more difficult. I ain't never been late with my tax, but I know they try to charge you £100 a day, £100 a week, or some nonsense. Yeah, they'll try and take some extra money off you that you don't really need to be giving them. You know, I despise giving people tax anyway. So yeah, just try and give them as little as possible. Collect your receipts, do all that, and then you're going to be gravy. So that's another thing to consider if you're going to be self-employed for the first time. I mean, keep your tax affairs in order. Trust me, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, that's part 3 for So You Want to Be an Uber Driver. Hold tight. There might be a part 4. I don't even know yet. It's the Gig Guy London, signing out. Peace.